Hey everyone, it's Steph from Crayola. Did you know that today is National Smile Day? As a Crayolian, I try to treat every day like National Smile Day, but that's probably because there's a smile right there in the logo. The more you know. Ba-da-da-da. Welcome to Sundays with Steph, everyone, the series that lets you get crafty from the comfort of your own home. We hope to put a smile on your face today and every day with an exciting project that gives you a new way to create outdoors. Today's DIY sidewalk chalk paint project is inspired by our fans that are turning walkways into works of art. At Crayola, we know there's nothing like the satisfaction of a brand new box of sidewalk chalk. But we also know that it's kind of hard to find right now. While there might not be a way to magically make a box show up on everyone's doorstep, there is a way to extend the life of the last bits of chalk that you might have at your house. Now, if you're anything like me, you get to a point while using a stick of chalk where the fun of drawing becomes the fear of scraping your nails against the concrete. Instead of putting your fingertips and knuckles in grave danger or throwing out the precious piece of chalk, we've got a solution that turns your scrap pile into a new way to create. What you'll need to get started are your leftover pieces of Crayola sidewalk chalk and a Crayola paintbrush. You'll also need some water, some disposable cups, and a disposable spoon. Finally, you'll need something to crush up your pieces of chalk. Today, I'm going to use a rolling pin and some plastic bags. If you don't have a rolling pin at your house, you could also use a box grater. However, a grater should only be used very carefully by an adult. Also, while Crayola products are safe and non-toxic, they're not food grade. So only use a grater if you have an extra one at your house that you can dedicate to crafting and not cooking. What you're going to do to start is place some broken pieces of chalk into your plastic bag, seal it, and lay it flat on the table. I'm then going to use my rolling pin to gently begin to crush the chalk. Gently is the key word here, as you don't want to accidentally rip your bag. I've seen enough piñata incidents at birthday parties to know that putting heavy objects that can be swung around into a child's hand is a recipe for disaster. So this is going to be an adults only step. But not to worry, your kids can get in on the fun when we start to mix. You're going to want your chalk to get to the point of being a powder, but it's okay if there's some larger chunks left over. Once your chalk powder's ready, you're just going to pour it into a disposable cup. From here, you'll want to slowly add small amounts of water to the chalk and mix as you go. There's no specific measurements in this step, so working slowly is key to ensure you don't add too much water. You're going to want your paint mixture to be smooth without being too runny, almost like a pancake batter. Now we're just going to head outside with our paint and our paintbrush. As you can see, I've already got some of my other colors laid down that have started to dry. As you apply the new paint, it's going to go on a little darker, but don't worry. As soon as it starts to dry, it'll be just as vibrant as the colors you see above. Dry time's going to vary based on how much water's in your mixture and what the weather's like that day, but it shouldn't take more than 20 minutes. Because the chalk powder isn't going to fully dissolve during your mixing steps, you can always keep a cup of water handy. This way, you can create more paint as you go as you get to the grounds in the bottom of your cup. For today's Level Up segment, we've got a little experiment that's really going to make you feel like a Crayola color scientist. As you can imagine, we absolutely love color, and the team is always hard at work to innovate and expand the Crayola color palette. Now, here's your shot. Take different chalk dust colors and combine them to create your own shade. Maybe even give it a fun name. Here, I've combined some blue and a little lavender to create my new color. I call it Cloudy with a Chance of Steph. Take your new shades outside and complete your painting. You'll find that your experimentation and imagination are the perfect ingredients to complete your colorful masterpiece. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to check out our social channels during the week for more crafting inspiration. Starting tomorrow, the Crayola color of the month for June is rainbow. So don't forget to share all of your colorful creations with us using the hashtag CrayolaCrafts and celebrate all the ways that you make the world a more colorful place. Be kind, keep creating, and we'll see you next time on Ba-da-da-da.